Rob, you want to start us off here?
With some Mount Rushmore action.
So the modified car designs, by the way, is it all? I know you said all divisions, but is it all time or current?
All time. Like if I, you know what I mean? Like if I
think
asked
we
you
should-
best paint schemes ever.
Okay. All time, huh? That's a large pool to pick
Like think
from.
like what are the good wrench threes of the modified world?
All I know is what I know, so I'm gonna pick cars that I know.
The things that I picked, I feel like they're not like the best. I feel like they're the best, but I feel like a lot of people won't think they're the best because they're very plain. But like I
That's
think
okay,
about
though.
them as like pretty like when you think of modifieds, I think of that car.
I feel like we should say maybe like since 2000 or something. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Right? I think
Yeah.
if we do that, it kind of gives it a more modern day feel.
Oh
So-
yeah. Okay, so that's one off my list.
Okay. Well, pick another one.
Yeah, I can get with post 2000.
I mean, I have a lot of like, there's a T5 wagon from the 70s that's fucking badass, but without a picture, you guys are going to have no idea what I'm talking about,
Right.
you know?
I mean, I feel like the reality with the Mount Rushmore is that there's a lot of critical thinking involved for
Oh, yeah.
anything beyond just, oh, what drivers do you like?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
any question outside of that, you're gonna have to sit and be like,
All right, I got a 4. I think I got a good 4 here.
I don't know if mine are exactly how I would do it, but on the fly, this is what I picked.
All right, Remy, how are you feeling over there?
I'm always nervous, so don't ask me that
No,
question.
but I mean, do you have your 4?
I do have my 4.
All right, you started off there, Chief.
the Black 13 SK is, I don't know if that was originated from post 2000, but in the 2000s era, it is utterly iconic. It is
So,
one of the most iconic cars.
You're talking about Teddy's
Of
Mystique?
course I am. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
There's a reason you see the Black 13 flags everywhere.
Yeah.
Gosh, so these are iconic. See, I went best looking.
I just went
these.
like my favorite. I
Me
just
too.
went my personal
Yep,
favorites.
yep. No, so Fro sounds like a NASCAR guy with his picks right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these are iconic.
I have Ryan Priest's 6.
So that is actually the Eddie Partridge 6.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah,
God.
only because it predates, Jimmy Blewett drove that. Other people drove that car.
All right, ready for the next one I'm throwing out? The
Yep.
old blue 3.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
going iconic
Yes.
for sure.
All right, what else you got? Wrap it up here.
I like the 85 MA, the purple car, driven by Todd Ziggety and Ron Silk at times.
Ooh, Diego's done it.
Listen, I always root it if we're doing favorites / most iconic, which is really what this
That's my
has
man.
become.
Is that my man Kenny Stewart's car?
Yeah.
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 Another fast ass race car.
Right. It was fun to root for. I got him to
Definitely
sign
no-
my tickets.
Yes.
Todd Ziggety, great guy.
Yeah, they are. They
So
are.
a little Sid's View trivia. The nephew of that car owner was the first GoPro guru on the Sid's View team.
Wow.
Yeah, Kenny was great.
An
Kenny's a good
honorable
dude.
line.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yep. That's like the Los Angeles Lakers car. I mean, it's like the purple
That
and
is,
the yellow.
yeah, purple and yellow. Yeah, good call.
You know, but
All right, Remy, I have a feeling your list is going to be almost the same, so why don't you go?
Yeah, he did get 2 of them. So
Yeah.
Nice.
oh, what 2 of those?
Ted Christopher.
What car are you guys talking about? The Mystique ones?
The Black 13. I don't know
Well,
what
no,
else to
but
call
listen. So, all right. So, for example, I'm going to pull up here. So the Mystique car had a definitive look to it, but for example, this is you just saying the Black 13. So pull up this picture right now. Like, oh, that is a Mystique one. That's not the iconic.
That's one of the originals.
That's
But
what
I
I'm
like
talking
that
about.
one.
That's from
That's
2000.
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That's from 2000.
That's
yeah,
what I'm talking about.
I like that one.
I'm thinking of the one that has like the
the
stripes.
zigzag.
Yeah.
You know what was great about those cars? I don't know if you ever noticed, but you didn't see the headers. They were in the body. That's what was sweet about that car,
Interesting.
right?
Let me see if I
See
can
no
pull that
headers.
up.
I believe that those cars had no headers, or at least some of them. Are they?
No, look at this picture. This is 2 iconic cars: the Mystic Missile.
See, there's no
and the
headers.
Mystiques.
Look up close. Is there any headers?
Yeah.
No headers on
not.
the 13.
Yeah.
Sick looking,
Wow.
right?
Yeah.
The craftsmanship, you don't see that often anymore.
All right. What else you got, Remy?
Old blue. And then I liked last season, the petty cash. I liked the chrome numbers, the gold and black. And then I also like George Bassett, the black and orange.
Yep.
I also like that one.
Seems to be a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Stafford favorite. He's yep.
That Bassett car was badass looking. Man.
Yeah,
I like that
every-
car a lot. I like the design of that car.
I knew it. I got a car.
All right, go.
I got a car. I'm going to take one off my list.
Ooh.
Do I take myself off the list?
Yes.
Wow.
You're on it.
That's
I'm
bold.
Okay, you can do
bold.
it as an honorable mention.
Okay. All right. No, I got an honorable mention. Okay, hold on. Is it my turn?
Sure, if you want.
I guess
to.
so.
Let's do this. Okay. Best one, Showtime. The 76s, the red, white, and blue ones.
Yeah.
Oh, those cars fire.
Yep.
With the chrome.
I
If your
agree.
car doesn't have chrome, you don't even deserve to be on the best appearing list. All right? Because every car has black Nerf bars. Every car has black wheels. You don't even deserve to be on my radar if you can't polish the chrome. Right? When have you seen a show bike with no chrome? Very rare. Okay, number one. You guys agree with that one?
I mean, I don't want to jump the script for what's on my list, but that one is on my list.
Okay.
Yep.
I got
iconic.
I got one that I've always been in love with. The Rocco Rafano car originally when they first got together at Stafford and they were going to Racerama and stuff. There was a lot of chrome and a lot of maroon, candy apple maroon. Those cars were simply gorgeous. Have
All
you
right.
ever seen them, Remy? You gotta
I don't think so.
Oh, you got to look up a Rocco car with Rafano early in the day, probably 2000s, and they won everything at Stafford with it. Just beautiful.
I'm going to look it up now.
Late 2000s. I
Late
think.
2000s,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it still has the same look as the car today, but not as nice.
Right. Right.
My other one is, can I say this, Sid? It was my car.
Which one now?
The original all black fluorescent red cage
All right, hold
with
on.
the big ass number on the side when I first came out with it.
All right.
So that's three.
Yep.
I got a fourth and then I got an honorable mention, okay?
Yeah.
My fourth one is the one Bassett drives now on the tour. The
Yeah.
one car.
Oh, the one car.
Ooh, that car is ridiculously badass.
Not the
looking.
SK.
Not the SK.
Wow.
The Ted Anderson car. With all the fluorescence on the side of it and stuff. I really, and that car, most of the time has chrome on it and stuff. That car looks just ridiculously nice. And you guys probably don't know this car, but my honorable mention is last year's car. Was it last year? Remember Billy Anderson came out with the blue and yellow 89?
Yeah.
Oh, that car looked nice.
So that was like the old John Anderson
It
car.
looked like, yes, but Billy came out with that car. Chrome wheels, chrome Nerf bars, out of control fast.
That was a nice looking car.
Sweet ride. And I
Yep.
think Catania lettered it, matched it perfectly.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed my picks.
All right, those are good. All right, so I have two of the same with Diego. I mean, I don't know if Diego and I have one of your cars. I don't think it's exactly the same one, but I've liked all your cars actually. And the blue at 76 I had on there. And then the other ones are two that I've mentioned before in us rambling, and that is the Kobe 10, like the car he's got now with the black letters,
Is that the black and white one?
black and white one.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's a clean looking car.
yeah, I love that car. And the other one is my man Tyler Chadwick's, the orange one with the blue 27. Mm-hmm. Love that car as well. And
That's with the sparkly numbers?
yeah, the sparkly
Car was
blue numbers.
super simple.
Yeah,
With the flames in the number.
and but it was. I mean, it looked like nothing else. That
Yeah.
No one was rocking those colors at the time. It
Yeah.
just popped so well on the track.
I just seen that car online. I was looking up cars and that one actually popped up.
All right, so I think. Let's see. Did anybody actually win here? So Teddy got in there twice. Old Blue got in there twice.
Yes, sir.
Bassett got in there with two different cars.
Right?
Diego got in there twice, and Jimmy Blewett got in there twice. But no standout. Nobody
No
got in there.
standout.
Nobody got in there three times.
I don't know. I mean, listen, you could have a debate with me because we're from the sign industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And t-shirt industry.
Right.
You could go to SAP. There's so many guys. Like we would literally, I know when me and Sean first started in this business, we would walk around to car shows, tracks, and take pictures of some of our favorite cars. You know, and there's a car in my mind that comes up. You guys probably remember some of Tyler Leary's cars at Stafford are just ridiculously badass with the black and the blue and the fluorescent red on the sides. That's from a guy named Rick Bushy who's up north.
Yeah.
Does a fantastic job. So we used to take pictures of all the cars and, you know, come back and try to almost mimic them. So it's like graphic design. You start looking like it, and then you venture off onto your own little platform of looks like their style, but it's not their style.
Yeah, right.
Right. And so we used to do it all the time. So to me, when I see like the picture, when you guys mentioned the 3, that would not be a car we would ever take a picture of.
Yeah.
Right. So it never falls in my mind as a best looking car. Is it iconic? Oh my God. Is it iconic?
Right.
Right. And Priest's cars, I thought Priest's orange and white cars with all the chrome, those cars had a nice look to them.
Yeah.
Super simple. The red, white, and blue cars, they were nice, but they weren't as nice as the orange and white one. You know, so there's a lot of cars that are over the years. I just love, man. We take pictures and just back and forth. And I thought, you know, Sid, you know my cars, they all have had, even up to Emma's now, chrome wheels.
Yeah.
They are always chrome.
Right.
There could be a debate on here, chrome versus black wheels.
Yeah.
Which ones do you like? Because it's a talk in the pit area. I can tell you that.
Come on,
Really?
that's an easy winner.
It's
What's the winner? Everybody says
It's
black.
chrome.
It's chrome, right?
Chrome wheels look better. I don't care what color chrome it is.
Yeah.
Red chrome, white chrome.
It doesn't matter, right?
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that's not a landslide.
It's not
in Chrome's
It's-
favor.
It's not.
Wow.
Chrome
Yeah.
numbers too. You can add that
Chrome
on there.
numbers
Chrome
are
numbers,
shit. Like
you
Steve
gotta have them.
Nassie's car.
Yep.
Oh my God, they're so ridiculous.
So at this point though, isn't Old Blue like aren't they locked in regardless of what you think? Like imagine if they showed up with like a red car,
It would be a big deal.
right?
It would be a big deal.
I almost feel like they can't change it now.
No, they
Kind
can't.
So what would they do if like Sid DiMaggio came in and it's a full-blown sponsor for the year and they didn't want the blue? Do they say, Sid, go pound sand? Or do they take your money and change the color of the car?
You mean that they didn't want the new color? You said they didn't want the blue. You're
No,
saying,
no. If you wanted
And I wanted to go in with the money and wanted to change the color, and they said
you wanted
no.
your colors,
Yeah,
right? You think they take it?
I think they would.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to.
I think
Right.
they would, but at the same time, I think
Keep
there'll
the-
be a lot of hate, not on, well, a little bit on the like owners, but also the sponsor that helped change it as well.
You think so?
Well, especially if
do.
it doesn't work. I mean, if they come out with a badass, if they change it up and it looks great, then it's fine.
Right.
But if they take that risk to change that iconic car that's been the same for 50 years,
Yeah.
and it looks like crap, then it's a disaster.
That's what I'm saying. The blue and yellow just works. Like if they changed it to old red and it came out with an all red car with a yellow number, it would look like if someone
Yeah.
photoshopped that right now, it's not going to look good.
To me, it's just an iconic car. Like
Yep.
I expect to see that. If I go to a big modified event, like I expect to see that car.
Oh yeah.
And that kind of says something to me about it, regardless of its, if it's up to today's design standards,
Yeah.
so to speak, I guess.
Well, today's standard for good-looking race cars is pushed constantly because the market's flooded with natural and 32 and my brother and myself and
Yep.
100%. Everybody's trying to get in that market.
Yep.
And anybody can go out and buy a printer, and if we're on the topics of good-looking cars, there's only a few people. Like if I had to pay somebody tomorrow to letter my car, there'd be 2 people if it wasn't me or my brother. And it would be John Catania or Rick Bushy at Bushy Signs. Those are the only 2 people that I would give money to.
So I don't really know a lot about Rick Bushy. What are some cars that he's
Well, he
done?
does like, I think he has something to do with Gamba Corda's car. The 20
Oh,
car is sweet.
I love that car. Yep.
All his cars look that way.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Monahan up north that runs those modifieds?
Yeah.
He does all those cars.
Well,
Tyler Leary's cars does all those cars. Sweet old school hand pinstriping,
yeah.
but the colors And it's the same thing with John Catania. I don't care if he's doing Tommy Bowles' car or if he's doing Matt Swanson's car.
Yeah.
They are all they have such a clean, badass look to them. I don't care if they're the ugliest colors. He just knows how to do it.
Well, there's a whole different debate there, the paint versus wrapped debate.
Oh, yeah.
But the paint just shines. Like,
Yeah,
wrapped
well,
you cannot
paint-
do it. With a wrapped, you can have a more advanced, I guess, modern design. You
Yeah.
know, you can do like a digital camo or something like that.
Yeah.
But the paint just shows up on the racetrack.
I think Old Blue is painted, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it has to be.
Right? I
That's
mean,
the only reason it looks good. Imagine if it was a wrapped blue 3. That would
Yeah.
look like trash.